Hello, greetings. This is my experience in childhood in Karachi, living in Karachi. I was grown up in Karachi, Pakistan. My mother was half from her father's side, Khoja Sindhi, mother's side, Iranian, from Shiraz. My father is Arab Luwati. So most Luwatis live in Oman, Sor. That's originally they are Hyderabadis, Sindhis they call them, or something like that. You can read about Luwatis on Wikipedia. So my health is such that even now, the pressing on my body, pressurizing me. I won't be able to say much, but this thing. Be careful of Kashmiri Muslims I've come across, and Punjabi, Sunni Muslims in Pakistan. This guy, Tariq Masood, he was shamelessly coming back and answering me back. They don't stop at anything, and they're not scared of anyone. And now I was just going through this video, and a comment said that if they want everyone to be Muslims. But that's not the case. These Muslim Pakistanis have, I don't know what percentage in Pakistan, sexual predators. Now the Britain's grooming gangs, I've been talking about this. So someone told me in somewhere that there's someone after you people. And they're very clever, this sorcerer. You know, they hypnotize, and the child doesn't know what is happening to them until someone intervenes, or they leave the house, these workers. So please be careful, because someone did tell me that he or she is very vile and very cunning, clever way. They molest their children. They do. They make others. They have a whole group of people. I guess this witch of Pakistan, or whatever you may call this criminal, corrupted woman, Kashmiri or Punjabi Kashmiri. So I've seen Dr. Farouk Ahmed telling me, but she couldn't lift my hand up. She only lifted her hand up. Bewakoof banana, you know. If you want to show me you've hypnotized someone, lift my hand up. But she's like, I can hypnotize you without you knowing, and all this. And partially, there was a teacher, my tutor. She was a family friend, my grandaunt's, from my mother's side. She was a teacher in Habib Girls' School, elementary. So she was saying there's a bad man outside here, somewhere nearby, in her area, which was close to our house too, kind of 5 minutes drive to her house or less, something like that. So when I was going to her for tuitions, I became attached to her. So later on, she told my grandaunt's daughter was there, and I was there. So she was saying that there's a bad man outside here, somewhere nearby. What he does is he hypnotizes women, girls, females, and then takes them and does bad things to them. So, or Kashmiri rapist and Punjabi rapist. You know how they rape a woman without, like they told me Safdar's younger brother and Manzoor. I don't know what Manzoor was doing in our house. I don't remember his work, but they were both together, and the way they told me how they put, I don't know, yeah, but I know they are very clever, cunning, and they have sexually molested. So please be very careful. You know, when this alleged sexual case came out about this sheikh in Abu Dhabi, they said, look at him. And I looked, and for sure, he looks like a Safdar's younger brother, grown up. Please, we have to get these girls out. It may seem like you may feel guilty for the rest of your lives what you did earlier on and blame yourself. Thinking of, oh, what happened to me? Why did I do this? Why did I get into this? They just start grab, and they just they hypnotize the girl, the child. So we have very corrupted people in Pakistan. You may not know. You can be sold, you can be molested without, you think that you are, you feel guilty, you feel like later on when they go away and you come out of this dirty, filthy group of teenagers. So they I don't know whether the mothers or I've always asked this question, like, so I can't figure out. Now they're in London. So you can see this, right? I want to help Britain's grooming gangs. I can all the time be watching these videos. We might feel guilty. The way they take us. So I have no words right now. I like to forget my past with these predators in Pakistan. Okay? But I hope God gives me the strength to talk about this. So someone found out that there's someone, a witch, a vile woman or man, they told me they can't give me the identity, the name of this person. Black magic, she or he, they are involved, and they get bad things done, like while you are sleeping, or you have bad dreams and you have these feelings, and then the predators are there. So it's very well planned, pre-planned, calculated, conniving way. बच्चों को नहीं छोड़ते Safdar. Kashmiri was working, and his younger brother. They don't leave children of where they work. It may seem that the Kashmiris are very, their way of talking. And see now, for example, let's say that this sheikh was Safdar's, is Safdar's younger brother. I don't want to see his face. Al-Nayan, Mubarak Al-Nayan. So look where he is right now. And there's this a British lady. He called to his resort or somewhere, and got on her sexually, molesting her against her will. So this is, but with me, he did it in a very clever manner. And I have no words. Okay, so Safdar's younger brother, a long time ago. And they go on. Please, if I have to tell you about these Pakistani predators, sex predators. Oh yeah, I'm getting a meltdown. Sorry, I'll just continue this later. I hope to save. If in any way, if I'm talking and some solution, some way comes out, I've been trying to find a solution out. Tried to save my mother and myself, but couldn't find a solution. So I'm really sorry. Let's say that I have tried my best. I hope my voice reaches Britain, elsewhere. There was a comment here under this video that they're doing it all over the world. It's these people, Pakistanis, Kashmiris involved. I don't know who else is involved. So Pakistani especially, okay? Kashmiri Muslims too. And they are very clever. Please understand this. And it's not your fault. Those who they find as victims. Okay? Her whole life I've been wondering. Thank God I turned out to be Radharani. And so God help me. Like they turn it around. I don't know why they want you to make you feel dirty and guilty and things like that. This is their thing. This is their aim, or to make you feel dirty and guilty. I hope Kalki Avatar, someone comes, and we were waiting for our Imam Mahdi. So this Haftar's younger brother, his family was Shia, but I think he wanted to be a Sunni Muslim or something. And I will also talk about Islam and Sunni Shia thing, how shocking it was for me to see how the Sunnis hate the Shias and what happened. I will talk in detail about that later. For now, it is about these Pakistani Kashmiri sexual predators that I've experienced. And I know they're very, very clever and they can get away with crimes like these with children of other people working in their houses. In the 70s, we couldn't go to the police, and we can't go to the police the way they do it. So someone who found out could not go to the police against them. You see, Dr. Farooqzi Ahmed, the fraudulent therapist, we couldn't go against them. She told me that she fought a case and she asked Mr. Brohi, one of Sindh's Karachi best lawyers of his time. She said that I told him to step down. I can, as a lawyer, I will advocate for my own self. And she is from Stanford University. Before even I was born, she's done her PhD. And so it takes 5 years or 4 years to do BA, MA, and PhD, but she did it in 2 years and all the things. So they're very, very highly intelligent, clever people. And they get away doing crimes like that. Covert narcissists, gaslighters, and very, like this Tariq Masood. The way he came, he doesn't even care that I'm in Dubai or my brothers. If my brother says something, then they got him tortured here in Dubai. Later what happened to him and what happened to me also. So they stop at nothing. They're unstoppable and very vindictive. Although they are the guilty ones. They are the ones. They are the criminals. But they're using Islam and all this as a cover-up or something like that. But both things we should look at. Even Tariq Masood was using Islam. Madrasas, Quran open, and what they've been doing to children in the madrasas. Same thing, predators. So They are such criminals. They don't stop at anything. We need to stop them now. It is enough. I mean, it was enough long time ago for us in Pakistan. My mother she passed away. She was a Khoja Sindhi. We Khoja Sindhis are not like that. So it's really, really tragic. And what I mean to say is that not all Pakistanis are like that. But I don't know how these people have turned out to be predators. Yahya Khan, I heard from my own Pakistani that he was a terrible tyrant. How many, his army, how many Bangladeshi women, females, they raped without an apology, without feeling any guilt or anything. So, my God, I don't know how to go about this. Thank you. I will continue later on Islam and Shia Muslim, Sunni Muslim problem, how it shocked me and where I am right now. And how they told me in Pakistan that this cannot be solved. So I will talk about that later. Thank you so much. May God keep you safe and protected from these Kashmiri rapists, Muslim, Pakistani, Punjabi rapists, predators, sex predators, and sex traffickers in the name of Islam